Good morning, everybody. Pastor Stitch, Narrow Path Christian Church, BC, Bay City, Michigan. Welcome to the Biker Devotional. So, this morning I was sitting here thinking and reading through my devotionals, praying. Of course, it's Sunday morning, and I'm talking to God about the sermon for today and all of that. And as I'm reading through Proverbs chapter 24, because, surprise, it's the 24th of July, I read these words, starting in verse 23. It is not good to show partiality in judgment. Whoever says to the guilty, you are innocent, people will curse him, and tribes will denounce him. But it will go well with those who convict the guilty, and a generous blessing will come to them. And I was thinking about that this morning and thinking about our sense of justice. You know, the world runs on this concept of justice. And the reality is, where does that come from? Where does that sense of justice come from? If our brains are just meat computers, they just process information, where did the idea of justice ever come from? Why would any human being ever want justice, want fairness, want a sense of similarity across as a standard? Where would that come from? And the answer comes from the fact that we're created in the image of God. And that sense of justice, that perfect justice, is developed in that creation. It's good not to show partiality in judgment. Whoever says to the guilty, you are innocent, people will curse him, and tribes will denounce him. But it goes well with those who convict the guilty, and a generous blessing will come to them. I want you to think about it today. Isn't that what we want when we're seeking revenge? When we're going to get them back? We want justice. We want to convict the guilty. The reality is, though, it's not our place to do that. You know, and I've harped on this before, and I'll come back to it many times again. In 1 Corinthians 13, we're told part of love is that we always trust. Trusting isn't about something they did to allow you to let them in. Trusting is what you did to let them in, even though they didn't deserve it. See, that's the difference. We're guilty. God came and loved us and trusted us even though we didn't deserve it. And He gave us that example. We want justice, except for when it applies to us. I'm not saying we need to be condemned, because justice was served when Jesus died on the cross for our sins. Justice, the penalty was paid, justice was handed down, and we no longer owe that penalty. That in and of itself is difficult to deal with, except for to remember that's what's called grace. Something I didn't deserve. So today, as you go into your day, remember, I didn't deserve it, but He gave it because He loved you. He gave it because He loved me. And because of that, we should be willing to give another chance. I love y'all. Hope you have a great day. God bless.